Hello everyone. Today in our second part for chapter Matter in our surrounding for class 9th. So today we are going to discuss about the booster points for competitive exams, then questions based on your competitive exams and your boards. Then we will discuss about the temperature scale, its conversion and solve the questions related to the temperature scale. So the first booster point for today's class is solid and liquid because of their very small space among the particles are collectively known as condensed phase of matter. Remember these words, condensed phase of matter. Okay. In a similar manner, liquid and gases, because of their tendency to flow, liquid and gases both can flow from one place to other place, both have a tendency to flow, so they are known as fluids. So whenever we are talking about fluids, we are including liquid and gases. But if we both are there, liquid and gases are there, we call it as a mixed fluid. Sometimes in higher classes you will study about the mixed fluid case or mixed phase cases. Okay, so remember these 2 points. I'm again repeating. Solid and liquid, combinedly known as condensed phase of matter. Liquid and gases are considered as the fluids. So now question time. So question number one, based on your previous lecture, there are some questions which need to be remembered by you. Okay, now first question. If you know the answer, try to write in your comment section, or just note down the question, try to write the answer on your copy. Students, if you want to grab more and more things from this lecture, is that you have to prepare your notes. By the time when your you can say offline classes will be there, then it will be easy for you to know the things and it will be easy to grab. Okay, so first question, why solids have definite shape and distinct boundaries, but gases and liquids does not? So the time question is about the distinct shape and distinct boundary. Now solid, because of less interparticle distances, or you can say because of more force of attraction, they have some sort of rigid shape and distinct boundary. But in the case of liquid or in the case of gases, the particle movement is very high because of their low forces of attraction. So what you have to write in your board exam or in your school exam, solid, because of more interparticle forces of attraction have definite shape and distinct volume, but in the cases of gases and liquid, the force of attraction is not that much high, so they do not have definite shape and distinct boundary. Got it? Okay. Now question number two. Why liquids have property of diffusion but solids does not? Now remember students, what do you mean by diffusion? Property of any substance to move from one place to other place, or you can say diffuse from. That is, now one particle is moving or diffusing, it means that the force of attraction is not there. So in case of solid, we all know that the force of attraction is very high, so they will not diffuse. But in the cases of liquid, the force of attraction is less, so liquid are diffusible in nature but solid does not. In most of the cases, because of less force of attraction, liquids are diffusible in nature, that is they have a property of diffusion, but solid does not. Now third question number third, why rate of diffusion is different in different liquid? By the previous question, we understand that diffusion depends upon forces of attraction. So each and every liquid has its own property of different forces of attraction. So we can say that as each and every liquid have different force of attraction, so the rate of diffusion among the different liquids is totally different. Got it? You can pause your video, rewind it, and again listen what I am saying, and you can write down on your copy. Now, fourth question, why gases are highly compressible? Now, what do you mean by compressible? Compressible means with the help of some force, we can compress it or we can decrease their area. Okay, now gases have maximum interparticle spaces. So, because of maximum interparticle spaces, gases are highly compressible. Got it? So, this question is mainly for IB International Board students, GCSE and IGCSE students, but in some NTSC exams or in KVPY exams, you may find out this question. So, this is for your homework. Do it. If you have any doubt, you can write in the comment section. We will discuss this question in the next class. Okay, now some questions based on NTSC, NSTSC, ISO, KVPY, different exams, and it may be also from your board exams also. So question number 1, listen it carefully. Which is more denser, 1 gram cotton or 1 gram iron? Now we are talking about the density part, that is the property of a matter. Matter has some density. So density means mass per unit volume, that is what amount of mass is there of the particular substance in unit volume. So mass in both cases, 1 gram cotton and 1 gram iron, that is same, but the difference is in their volume. Cotton will have more volume than that of the iron. So mass divided by volume is known as density. So simple mathematics is there. Mass is in your numerator side, volume is on denominator side. If denominator side is more, that means the density will be high. Or you can say that density is inversely proportional to volume. In this case, volume of cotton is more, so therefore the density of cotton will be less. Volume of iron is less, so therefore density will be more. So now what you have to write in your exam for a subjective question, if it is there in the subjective one, we know that density is inversely proportional to volume. Volume of iron is much less than that of the cotton. So 1 gram iron is more denser than 1 gram of cotton. Second question, which form of matter is more energetic, liquid or gas? Now, more energetic means which have more kinetic energy. In physics, you have studied kinetic energy means energy which is because of the motion of the particle. And we all know that in the case of gases, the motion of particle is very high than that of the liquid. So we can say that gases are more energetic than that of the liquid. Third question, a diver is able to cut through water in a swimming pool. Which property of matter does this observation show? Now, a diver is able to cut. So, cutting means there are two particles and the diver wants to interact or wants to insert between the two particles. So, it means the particle have space between them. This observation shows that water has some interparticle spaces and the force of attraction between the particle of spaces are there. Now, fourth point, an inflated balloon collapses when picked with a pin. Which state and which property is shown by this observation? By this observation, definitely we are talking about gas state of any matter, and property means that gas occupies space or any matter occupies space. Now, fifth question, which type of motion is associated with solids? It's very easy, everyone can guess it. That is very good. It is vibration motion. So in case of solids, only vibratory motion is there. Got it? I hope each and every question is clear to you. If you have any doubt, you can write it in the comment section. I will give you a PDF or you can WhatsApp me on the number for each and every answer of the questions. And the number is given in the last slide, last of the video. Okay, now temperature scale. First of all, we will talk about the temperature. Temperature means a degree of hotness or coldness. And to measure this temperature, that is the degree of hotness or coldness, we have a temperature scale. We are not going to discuss much about the temperature and how we can measure this, how the Celsius, Fahrenheit and Kelvin came into existence. It is not there in the NCERT or not in the ninth class, but we will discuss mainly about the interconversions of temperature, which is one of the basic things in your chemistry. So three scales of temperature which are mainly used are Celsius, Fahrenheit and Kelvin. So in case of Celsius, it is discovered by the Celsius scientist Celsius, and this one is Fahrenheit, is again on the basis. These all are on the name of the scientist. So if temperature is, you have to convert a temperature from Celsius to Kelvin. That is, temperature is given in Celsius. What you have to do, you have to just add 273. So any temperature in Celsius plus 273 will become temperature in Kelvin. And if you opposite it, any temperature in Kelvin minus 273 will become your temperature in degree Celsius. Got it? This Kelvin and Celsius temperature is very easy. And in most of your chemistry, and if you're doing chemical engineering or mechanical engineering in the higher classes or in your class 11th and 12th chemistry, you have to take temperature in Kelvin. This is one of the mostly, you can say, frequently used scale. Now, Celsius to Fahrenheit. This is a little bit tricky one. What you can do, multiply by 1.8 and then add 32. Multiply by 1.8 and add 32. Then your answer will be in the Fahrenheit. For example, freezing point of water, that is 0 degree Celsius. So 0 degree Celsius into 1.8, it means 0. 0 plus 32 will be 32. This 32 Fahrenheit is what? Freezing point of water. 0 degree Celsius is equal to 32 Fahrenheit. Got it? Now, if you have to convert Fahrenheit into degree Celsius, how you can do? Whatever be the temperature is given in the Fahrenheit, you have to minus it by 32 and divide by 1.8. Again, I am taking 32 is the 32 Fahrenheit is the what? We have discussed it. It is the freezing point of water. So 32 minus 32. This is what? 0. 0 divided by 1.8 will again be 0. 0 degree Celsius is nothing but, we all know that, is the freezing point of water. Kelvin scale is the best scale as it has no negative sign. So I have already explained, most of the time we are going to use this Kelvin scale because this is the best scale and it do not have any negative sign. So we generally use the Kelvin scale. To summarizing all this formula, you have to remember this. Sometimes you got a direct question in your competitive exam for the conversion of these temperature scales. C by 5 is equal to F minus 32 divided by 9 is equal to Kelvin minus 273 divided by 5. And you can use this formula to interconvert any of these two. For example, if temperature is given in Kelvin and you have to convert it into Fahrenheit, so just forget about this C by 5. You have to use this equation. If temperature is given in Kelvin, you have to convert it into Celsius. Just forget about this F minus 32 by 9. You have to use these two. Whatever the temperature is given, two temperatures are given, use these two and blank the third one. So now we will do some questions based on this temperature scale. So formula, we all know that we are going to use this formula. So first question is, what is boiling point of water in degree Celsius, Kelvin and Fahrenheit? Students, we all know that boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius. So first point is clear. 100 degrees Celsius to Kelvin, we have to add 273. So it will become 373 Kelvin into Fahrenheit. So Celsius to Fahrenheit, 100 degrees Celsius into Fahrenheit. So how you can solve it? So 100 multiply by 1.8, that is 180 plus 32, it will become 1. So it will become 212 Fahrenheit. So 100 degrees Celsius will become 212 Fahrenheit. You can pause the video and solve on your piece of paper. Now, for your homework, you have to convert the temperature given in Celsius scale first to Kelvin and then to Fahrenheit. 25 degrees Celsius, 45, 20, 90, 30, 40.3 and then 65 degree Celsius. That's all for today's class. Just try to do all these questions and we will discuss each and every question in our coming lecture. Don't miss the next lecture. This is one of the most important topic we are going to there in the third part of the video. That is the interconversion of the states of matter, effect of pressure, latent heat, heating and the cooling curve, questions from board exams and your competitive exams. So that's all for today. Stay safe, stay in quarantine. WhatsApp number is given there. If you have any doubt, you can WhatsApp on this number. So subscribe, comment, share and like. That's all for today. Thank you.